When little Bobby Butler was diagnosed with a brain tumour, friends, even strangers, rallied around her family. And when a woman called Montana offered to sell fundraising candles, well, they were grateful until they realised they'd been scammed.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Your turn, Robin. Sing.
When these videos were recorded,
Do you want me to go? No.
nobody could have imagined what was around the corner.
Hip hip. Hooray!
Bobby Butler was a smiley, vibrant toddler raised by her father and big sister Ashley.
She was a fighter from the very start.
What made you go to the doctor?
She just stopped walking altogether. She wanted to be carried everywhere, or she went back to crawling.
At the tender age of 3, Bobby was diagnosed with a terminal brain tumour.
It was honestly the most horrific second of my life. We hadn't even had 12 hours to process the news before she was under for brain surgery.
For 11 long months, Bobby battled through as Ashley watched her slowly slip away. Bobby died almost 6 weeks ago.
Every day she lost some kind of ability, whether it was the ability to sit up or the ability to feed herself, the ability to blow a kiss. She never stopped fighting and she never stopped smiling.
As your family's dealing with all of this, behind the scenes, there were some very generous people.
Absolutely. I have been so humbled by the kindness and generosity of complete strangers.
Scrunchies, bows, biscuits. People couldn't fundraise enough for the Butler family.
And then someone named Montana contacts you. Tell me about that.
She asked if it would be okay for her to make and sell these and donate the profits to our family. And I said, of course, that would be beautiful. A beautiful Be Brave for Bobby candle that they could light and think about her.
But it would seem the only person Montana wanted to think about was herself. Ashley says Montana admitted to selling hundreds of the keepsake candles. She sent Ashley this so-called bank transfer receipt for $1,980.
She sent me the receipt on the 2nd of October, so I looked through this whole month's worth of transactions and it wasn't there. There was no deposit into my account for the amount she sent me or any amount from her name.
Then the real dread set in when Ashley was inundated with messages.
This was the night before Bobby's funeral. Within minutes, I had hundreds of comments of people being like, I've ordered, I haven't received them, she's ignoring my messages. That's when it hit me that someone had used Bobby to make money.
When you contacted Montana, what did she say?
She's like, I've posted them all, but I'm having so much difficulty with Australia Post. Delays because of COVID. My Facebook page isn't working, so I haven't been able to get back to everyone's messages.
When some customers threaten legal action, they say Montana sent them this, a reject shop candle with blue beads melted into the top. For others, Montana made matters even worse.
She's contacted local candle makers in various parts of Australia. She said to these candle makers that, I have a really close family friend who needs this candle urgently. Can you please make it for them and drop it off? And quite a few small businesses who made candles actually created a candle and hand delivered them to these people. And they were never paid.
It's just beyond belief.
Just so sick to my stomach that someone could use a dying child to make money.
From homemade teddy bears to so-called sensory socks for autistic children, it appears Montana has a trail of unhappy customers.
I can't even wrap my head around it because you just don't do that.
From her tiny, unworn shoes, princess dresses Bobby never got to enjoy, these are now so precious, along with the many stuffed toys that help comfort Bobby through her final days.
She was Emma Wiggle obsessed. If it didn't have Emma Wiggle in it, she didn't want to watch it.
It's these things that remind us what's really at the heart of this story. Yes, people's donations have potentially gone to waste and a family has been left devastated. But really, a young girl who lost her battle has been betrayed the most.
I don't understand how a mother of a little girl, not much younger than Bobby, could do this to another family. If you were in our shoes, if you could imagine what we've been through the last 11 months, imagine how sick you would feel if someone used your child to make money for themselves.
With police now investigating, Ashley says her family doesn't want the money. They want justice for their little girl.
I should be mourning the loss of Bobby and grieving, but I'm trying to resolve this. I'm trying to reply to hundreds of messages of angry people. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to be dealing with this right now.
We tried to talk to Montana a number of times, but she didn't want to speak.